Making graffiti in Photoshop can be a fun effect to add to a photograph. It can really make it look as if your text has been sprayed onto a wall. First of all, you are going to need to start Photoshop and open the image of a wall that you want to use as your base image. Here you can see we have a simple wall without too many marks on it. This is a brick wall, chosen because having a texture makes the effect more realistic. The first thing you need to do is duplicate the background layer, so make sure it is selected and then press Ctrl and J on your keyboard. Layer 1 will appear. Now we are going to create our text, so click on the text tool from the menu on the left, click on the color swatch at the bottom of the toolbar and choose a main color for the graffiti. Click OK when selected. At the top you also need to select a font. This will depend on your personal preferences. Here we are using Garage Shock, which you can easily download from the font site www.dafont.com. Drag a text box onto the image and type in the text that you want to appear as graffiti. You might need to adjust the size of this text. The size you choose will depend on the resolution of your image. Now click the FX icon in the Layers menu, and in the menu that appears, click Stroke. You will see a line appear around your text. Use the Size slider to increase the size of this until it looks just right. Click in the Color box and select a second font color for your graffiti. Click the inner shadow box on the left and it will become checked. On the right, click in the color box and then take a color sample from the wall. Choose a lighter part of the wall. Change the blend mode to normal and increase the opacity to 100. There are 3 sliders below this. How you set these will largely depend on the size of your image. Simply play around with them until you get a good-looking graffiti effect. Here they work well, set at 12, 0 and 0. Click OK. In the Layers panel, right-click on the text layer and click Convert to Smart Object. Press and hold Ctrl on the keyboard and then click the thumbnail for the text layer and it will become selected. With the selection made, copy it by pressing Ctrl-C and then click on the eye icon to the left to hide it. Click the New Layer icon at the bottom of the Layers panel. Press Ctrl and D if there is still a selection in the new layer. Now click Filter in the main menu, then click Vanishing Point. A new window will open and you need to make sure the Create Pane tool is chosen. Then click on the 4 points of your wall. Essentially, you are trying to capture its perspective. Once you have done this, press Ctrl and V to place the text onto the image, then use the mouse to drag it to the right location. It should adjust its perspective automatically. As you can see here, it already looks rather effective. Select the Transform tool from the left and you can use this to make size, shape and rotation adjustments. Here we are just giving the text a bit of an angle to make it look less artificial. Click OK when you are done. In the Layers panel, click on Layer 1 and drag it all the way to the top. Press Ctrl and U in the window, drag the saturation slider all the way to the left, then click OK. In the Layers panel, find the perspective text layer and hold Ctrl as you click on its thumbnail. A selection will appear, then click the Layer Mask icon at the bottom. Now click the wall image thumbnail to the left of the selection we just created. In the box that currently reads Normal, click Hard Light. You can now see that the brick wall texture comes through nicely. That's pretty much it. You now know how to do graffiti in Photoshop.